All right, I'm seeking a motion to come out of executive session.
So moved.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Do we have to have a roll call or no?
No,
go
not
in?
coming out. Thank you though, Scott. I always need a little help. All right, so we'll go to 16.1. Go ahead, Board Member Norton. Your mic's not on.
On, and I'm off my game.
Thank you.
Okay. I move that the board accept UPAC's consent calendar recommendations.
The motion before the board, do we have a second? Sorry. Second, Board Member Hymas. The motion before the board is the board approves the UPAC consent calendar recommendations. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Unanimous.
I move that the board accept UPAC's recommendation in case number 20-1741.
Second, Board Member Hymas. So in case number 20-1741, the motion is to accept the recommendation of UPAC. All in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Unanimous. Go ahead.
In case number 20-1748, I move that the board accept UPAC's recommendation with the additional request that the educator receives additional seclusion and physical restraint training for special education students.
Thank you. I didn't write all that down. Okay, so in case number 20-1748, the motion is to accept UPAC's recommendation with additional training for seclusion on for training for seclusion and physical restraints for special education. Okay. It's this one.
It's this one.
She's recusing. All in favor?
Aye.
And one recuse. Board Member Lear, okay? Go ahead.
In case number 21-1811, I move that the board accept the licensure surrender.
Thank you. In case number 21-1811, the motion is that the board accept the license surrender. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Unanimous.
In case number 21-1848, I move that the board accept UPAC's recommendation.
Second. In case number 21-1848, the recommendation is that the board accept UPAC's recommendation. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Unanimous.
I move that the board appoint Lance Hatch to the Assessment and Accountability Policy Advisory Committee in the position of superintendent for a 4-year term.
Got it. Matt keeps saying second. Okay, the motion is that the board appoint Lance Hatch, representing the district superintendent, for a 4-year term to the Assessment and Accountability Policy Advisory Committee. All in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Unanimous.
I move that the board appoint Trent Hansen to the Utah Special Education Advisory Panel Committee representing a parent of student with disabilities for a 3-year term.
Do you want to do all three of them? And it's Trent Nelson.
Thank you, sorry, Trent Nelson. Yes, I do. I want to move that, I move that the board appoint Jocelyn Lancaster to the USEAP committee, representing an individual in post-secondary
A student.
Sorry, I'm on the wrong line. Sorry, a student with disabilities for a 3-year term. And finally, I move that the board appoint Kathleen Ortai to the USEAP, representing an individual in post-secondary transition services for students with disabilities to a 3-year term.
Thank you. The motion before the board is the board appoints the following individuals to Utah Special Education Advisory Leadership Panel Advisory Panel leadership for a 3-year term. Trent Nelson, Jocelyn Lancaster, and Kathleen Ortel. All in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Unanimous. Board Member Lear.
You're going to call it. I move that the board request board leadership to send a thank you to First Lady Cox for her support of education generally and for her recent generous donation to that support and her recognition of teachers. And leave the wording to the board leadership. From the board.
Yeah. You have a second? Do you want to speak any more to that?
Nope,
Okay.
thanks.
Board Member Earl, sorry.
Yes, I just want to say that I will be probably abstaining from this vote, and when I choose to send a letter, and I'm grateful, all of you are grateful for that, and there are many educators that were very uplifted by this event. I think it gave them a new charge to move forward, but I'll send that. She didn't mention. Oh. Did you not?
I said
Well-
I'd leave the language to, and
Okay.
the wording to.
Well,
the-
I'll be sending, that will be my own decision, I guess is what I'm saying. That's why I'll abstain.
No, you can't.
No, it's coming from the board, but what I'm saying is I'll abstain and I'll engage in that my own way. So.
Thank you, Board Member Earl. Okay, so the motion before the board is, and I don't have all the wording, is that we send a thank you note to First Lady Cox in support of education and recognition of teachers, and let leadership. And her contribution. Okay, resources and reputation, you got that? And let board leadership put that together. Okay, all in favor? Aye. Those opposed? I'll abstain. Thank you. Are you abstaining too? Oh, 2 abstentions. Okay, all right, so just a reminder, it's the Teacher of the Year reception, and we're going to make it on time, which is a miracle in itself. And thank you, everyone.